When King Virata returned after defeating Susarma, there was no sign of his son Prince Uttar. While searching for him, they got the news of the defeat of the Kaurava army by Uttar. Virata was extremely proud, but when Yudhishthira praised Brihanala, he hit him in anger. Meanwhile, Uttar retuned and told his father to apologize for striking Yudhishthira. The king was puzzled. The next day, he entered the court and found Kanka, Vallabha, Brihanala, Dharmagranthi and Tantripala seated among the princes. The king was furious till the Pandavas revealed their secret. King Virata realized the mistake he had made. He surrendered his kingdom to Yudhishthira. Princess Uttara was married to Abhimanyu. A messenger from Duryodhana brought an apology from him and also told the Pandavas that they must go into exile for 12 years again as they were recognized. Tell him the period of 13 years is over, said the Pandavas in reply. A council meets. The Pandavas moved to Upaplavya in the Matsya kingdom. Krishna and Balrama with the Yadava forces, Drupada and Drishtadyumna with their armies and several other princes arrived. The marriage of Abhimanyu and Uttara was celebrated. Then discussions began about a war to get the Pandavas their kingdom. Some, like Balrama, were not in favor of war. Krishna and Drupada said that there were ties of family and friends between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. War would be very difficult for them and for their allies. So it was decided that first efforts should be made to find a peaceful solution by sending a messenger to Dhritarashtra, misled by his sons, asking for the return of the Pandavas' kingdom. Perhaps Vidura and Bhishma and the teachers Drona and Kripa would be able to persuade the foolish king. This would also give the Pandavas time to prepare for the impending war. Arjuna's charioteer. Once the messenger had been sent off to Hastinapur, the Pandavas began preparations. They first informed all the kings and princes who were their friends to be ready for the war. Arjuna went to Dwarka himself to seek help from Krishna. Duryodhana too reached there the same day. Krishna was sleeping when they arrived. Duryodhana sat on a chair at the head of Krishna's bed, while Arjuna stood at its foot. When Krishna awoke, his eyes fell on Arjuna first, so he smiled at him. Then he welcomed Duryodhana too. Krishna said that he would assist both sides. He would give his army to one side while he himself would be on the other, but without weapons. Since he saw Arjuna first, it was for Arjuna to choose first. Arjuna chose Krishna. Duryodhana was delighted to have the whole of Krishna's army with him. Duryodhana's hospitality. The uncle of Nakula and Sahadeva, Madri's brother, King Salya, was on his way with his huge army to meet the Pandavas. Duryodhana heard of it and decided to take care of him and his army lavishly when they camped. Salya thought all the hospitality was arranged by the Pandavas, so he was very happy and accepted it without checking. When he thanked the attendants, they gave the message to Duryodhana. He came to meet Salya. Salya asked him how he could repay him, and immediately Duryodhana asked him to fight the war on his side. Salya knew he had been tricked, but he had to agree. He explained the whole incident to the Pandavas. Both he and the Pandavas were sad, but Salya had decided that during a crisis he would dishearten the Kaurava warriors. Yudhishthira learned that he should be alert to ensure the loyalty of his relatives and friends.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.